Now, the official Australian breeding season is almost upon us. It is such a beautiful time of year, particularly around the horse capital of Australia, where there's already some foals on the ground.
Joining us now is Chairman of Arrowfield Group, John Messara. Good morning to you, Mr Messara. Look at that sun shining.
Julie, good morning to you and to Timmy.
JM,
beautiful day out here in the Hunter Valley.
It always is. It always is. Arrowfield Stallion Open House this weekend.
Yeah, big day for us, or actually 2 big days, because it's been 3 years since we've had a day like this due to COVID. And the staff is thrilled, and the clients are rolling in. We're expecting, 400 or 500 people over the weekend. So we'll be very busy here showing off our stallions and our farm.
For those that haven't had the privilege of heading to beautiful Arrowfield before or going to see the stallion inspections like this, the stallion parades, just give us a little bit of insight on what you can expect over the next couple of days, because this will be a vastly different weekend from what we've seen the last couple of years, and I imagine the team is really excited to have people back again.
Very excited, and what we've done is we've had these 2 open days a week before the rest of the industry. So that we've sort of separated ourselves a little bit, and we're expecting a very big crowd on both days, and people can come and look at the facilities and meet the staff, but importantly at 2 p.m. this afternoon we'll be parading the stallions, and there'll be 7 stallions on parade because 2 of our imported stallions from Japan are in quarantine at the moment, and they won't be available for another week or 10 days. But all the others will be on parade, including champion Schnitzel and the very exciting Morris, and there's a bunch of very, very interesting and exciting stallions to show people. It should be a very instructive afternoon for all those that are coming.
What about Morris, the beast from the east? And of course, Marzu. You've got Marzu for 2 years in the Everest, John.
Well, he's on such a rising gradient. He's improving at such a rate as a sprinter. We took the view that we should lock him up for 2 years if the connections were pleased to do so, because he may not quite get there this year, although he might, but he's improving at such a rate that by next year he'll be the full developed product, and I'd be super confident about an outstanding performance in 2023, but I'm hopeful also about 2022. I understand he's training well. He'll be trialling next week and then running in the shorts on the 17th of September prior to the big race.
We talk about the chess game, as Timmy referred to before, of the Everest. This is the 6th running of the Everest. It's a fascinating concept, but I feel like it has changed again this season because you've got so much prize money on offer. There are so many options for trainers and contenders. Do you feel like that potentially could change the dynamic of the big race this year?
No, not really. I can't see that happening. I think it stands alone at this stage, and it's like a final. It's like a grand final of sprinters, and people want to win that race. Now, putting prize money aside, people want to win that race, so that's a good thing.
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Now, we just had the Minister on the program, Kevin Anderson, and he mentioned the amount of jobs that this industry has, and it's extraordinary. It's such a vibrant industry. But places like yours, Arrowfield and others, it's not easy to get staff at the moment because of what's gone down in the last couple of years. Here's your opportunity, John, to give us a little ad as to why it's so good for young people to get into this industry, particularly horse lovers, and there's so many of them.
Well, I mean, there are so many facets to this industry. We're in the breeding side of things, but, you've also got the racing, and then you've got the spelling, and you've got so many facets. And those that love horses, and a lot of girls love horses. We get, there's girl power at Arrowfield. Most of our top jobs here are held by ladies. But those that love horses can come to a place like this, perhaps start at the bottom, but work their way up. We do teach them along the way. We send them to courses. We do all sorts of things to round them up into a very competent horse person at the end of the day. A lot of them stay with us. We've got staff here that have been here for 20, 30, 40 years even. But some of them go on then to take on really important jobs elsewhere. So very proud to see that happen. but a lot of opportunities within the horse industry, and we are short of staff, and so are all our compatriots. They're all saying the same thing, that it's very difficult to find staff. Now, whether that's got to do with the immigration policy or what, I'm not quite certain, but we just can't find enough staff at the moment.
I tell you what, when you look at the beautiful images we're showing at the moment of Arrowfield, at every year I would happily put my hand up and come and join the team there, John, because it is a sensational location. It's an incredible team, and the thing is, what people don't realise is how many opportunities there are. There are so many roles within the industry.
Absolutely. I mean, if you love horses but you're sort of not an outdoor person as such, then there are administrative roles, marketing roles, sales roles. There's a million and one things you can do. It's an industry like any other, so there are facets all over the place, and you get the chance to operate in a beautiful country property if that's what you enjoy doing. We've also got a city office, and we've got some staff in the city that look after marketing and finance. So there are a lot of facets to what we do, and we're just one player.
Yeah, well, I'm bringing my wife up, my horse-loving wife, who you both know well, up to Arrowfield in a few weeks to do some stories. I'll be very surprised if I ever get her to leave, John. She'll want to stay. And when you bring out the charcuterie plate, it'll be almost impossible.
I'm offering her a job when she's here. Bad luck, Timmy. You'll have to cook for yourself at home, mate. Bad luck.
Oh, takeaway heaven. It's always great to chat. Look, as you say, you run your operation like it's a family, people long-term people, and what a wonderful operation it is. Have a great weekend.
Thanks very much. All the best.
We'll see you soon, JM. Thank you.